space for a miracle in you. You know, a space to see miracles in you. You have to be big enough to walk away from yourself. Don't carry yourself around. You have to be big enough to walk out of yourself. I remember one time I went to a house. The first time I saw that, you know, I went inside and in this guy's house, and he showed me he had a fish tank. I never seen anything. I always see fishes in fish tank, but this one had nothing. Look inside there, and there's a spider. I said, "Spider, oh my God!" And I said, "But it looks funny, you know." He says, "Yeah, because that's the shell." And there was a tarantula, and the tarantula had walked out of its shell. I never saw anything. This thing is just there like this. And I was looking at that, and he said, "Yeah, but the real guy is behind the thing there." I said, "Whoa, what is that?" You know, two of them. He said, "No, it's the same. He comes out of the shell." That became a very powerful metaphor for me. That you can step out of the shell of your own identity. Let him be there. The real one is not concerned about him. He doesn't go and play with him. It's just some old, you know, I don't know if he even reminds him, I don't even know. And I say, yeah, it's a powerful metaphor for me, that you can step out of your own identity, your own idea. Leave it aside. Don't keep carrying it around with you, defending it, you know, presenting it as though that it is true. So someone has to be big enough to walk out of themselves, or to change direction, you know, magnificently, if that's the need. Or if you're open to be touched in such a powerful way that your life can be turned upside down, that your life can go into some turmoil, some spin, because your heart is big enough to embrace change or something like that. You know? Or to be pushed into the infinite, that you don't have too many things, too many conditions to fulfill, that you're ready right where you stand to meet God right where you stand. I like this type of feeling, a sense that you get in someone when a human being displays a kind of magnificence, you know, that you're just ready, that you don't have the sense, I need one more day. Just right where you are. You have to be able to stand right where you are. Not I need to just to go home and sort things out. I need to go and pack my bag. If you had this feeling, because in fact, life comes like that, death comes like that too. You understand? So there has to be something that is magnificent now. I mean that magnificent in a kind of demonstration or something, but that your life is so current. And for most of us, we are late. The late Mr. George, the late Miss Susan, because you're not caught up to just being present yet. We're still lurking in some past cupboard or something. And satsang, it can be misunderstood because it feels like I'm going behind, going, come on, get moving. I'm not doing that. I think I have to do that. Because the self is not going anywhere. So I'm telling you, the self, move on, the self got to keep moving. No, yourself doesn't go anywhere. But please don't fall asleep. That's all. You know. Sleep is not for you to just, you know, don't sleep in ignorance or arrogance. You know. It's just something like this. And the atmosphere is charged with that current life, that current. You know? And just to take us over the hill of the human, you know, and then you fly. You're just fine. Nobody have to go around. It's like if a car is flat, you may have to push. The battery is flat. You have to push. It takes effort, you know. Push. More. And then one. Boom. Then you don't have to push anymore somehow. Then everybody can get in. We're gone. But you have to push. Your battery is flat, and most people, battery flat. Battery flat means what? They're still in the head. If you're in the head, your battery is flat. If you're living your life as a person, your battery is flat. You need a push start. Satsang give you this push start, you know. You say, wake up. Do you know? Don't you remember who you are? Why are you here? So, when I say that I have to see something in you, that's something, I know it's said there in everyone. When I say I have to see it, means that it's becoming a bit evident. Because you're open. If you're open, then something else is showing through your eyes. Not yesterday. I don't want to see yesterday through your eyes. I want to look at you yesterday, bloody hell, last week. Oh. If you're empty, then something is infinite. But I don't mean stale and just kind of like, I don't mean that kind of emptiness. But just an emptiness which is space. Some space. Not spaced out, but space inside. Or feel, you feel this with people. There's such energetic entities, you can say. And sometimes you're giving off nothing at all, just flat battery, walking around, flat battery. Just flat battery. So I said it's a powerful play of God, this Maya, that in a way we go a bit to sleep, and I don't know who's responsible for that. Who's responsible for that?